Hey everybody.
Hey.
It's 3:30 in the morning. We figured it out. We've been sitting here for like 8 hours. And Steven figured it out.
It's been like 4. It's actually been like closer to 4.
Shut up. What time did we start?
Like at 12?
No.
Before that?
No, it was like 10:30.
Oh. Then yeah, we've been here for a long time.
No, it was like 10:30 when we first started.
Right, but hey, welcome to.
Okay.
If you guys remember, this is the Resident Evil. I'm actually gonna let Nate talk for a little bit because.
Just do your thing, and I'll explain what's going on.
Yes.
So this is the Resident Evil 7 beginning hour teaser trailer that we played with Josh and Eldon from Lo and Behold, if you remember last week.
Link in the description.
And we said that if we got even just one comment, that we were going to figure out how to do the dummy hand ending.
And we got lots of comments.
We got a couple comments, yeah. So we have been figuring out how to systematically dismantle this trailer. As you can see, Steven's doing a lot of shit. So first and foremost, when you watch the end of the video, you if you remember from last time, if you haven't already seen it, jump to the last video because there will be spoilers. You get so scary. You get a VHS tape in here that when you play it through, you find that there's a secret switch in the fireplace. You go in and you finish out the demo the way that it wants you to.
The bad ending is what we got with the boys.
Right,
whenever
the bad
we did
ending.
it the first time.
So knowing that switch is there, we can pull it early. And if you pull it early, there's a fuse sitting on the table. Now, if you go through if you watch the whole video to the end, actually the fuse won't be there. So it requires playing it through a second time.
So right now we're going to show you a neat little trick that we didn't know about. I mean, it'll be a lot faster. We might show it the first time, and then watch the tape now because you might not get to see it.
So we actually got to the secret entrance before we watched the tape, and now we're going to go back and watch the tape because there are some new things you can do to interact. You're going to get scared. Haha. Boo.
This is about probably, I'm not joking, upwards of the 30th, 40th time we've seen this right now.
Yeah.
This is Andre, this is Pete.
Yeah, basically Pete's a fucking dick, and Andre is a dead man walking. And where was I going with this? So the way the dummy hand works requires
very convoluted.
It's an incredibly convoluted series of sequence triggers. But what it does is it tells the story of what happened in the house.
There's 5 murders.
There's 5 murders.
See? He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. There are 5 murders, and it explains kind of the hanging body bags. It explains the stew of just
You'll find
human mush.
Alleged human mush.
Alleged human mush. But
it's human mush. But
so what we're doing right now, and Steven will explain.
I will explain.
Is we are going through this video long enough to where we can interact with stuff in the past. And affect what's going on now. Which is actually one of the cooler game mechanics
can I get in
I've
between
ever seen. No.
Alright.
You sneak past him.
Just to speed this one up a little bit. So there's our locked cabinet, if you remember, that I just opened. So if we come over here, in between the microwave and the fridge, there's a lockpick.
Yeah.
And we can use that to open
this locked
drawer.
And we didn't figure out last time.
And you can open it.
And it will stay.
Now what we're going to do now is we're going to stop playing the video because we're done watching the video. We did what we need to do.
It's over.
For now.
For now.
Well, unfortunately, right after this, we'll probably have to watch it again. It's still in our inventory. We can watch it as many times as we want. Even completing it, we can watch it again. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to come over here, and if you look right here, there's an axe.
And that drawer is now open. It was not open before.
It was locked before, now it's unlocked. So if we come over here...
Yeah, you're just bashing that chair.
Sorry. So remember that was where the lockpick was? Not there anymore. So we're going to come back over here now,
It actually isn't there regardless.
Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're actually going to watch the tape. Because what we have to do is we have to get the back door key, but the back door key doesn't appear until you complete the whole tape. And there's another reason why we watch the tape, but we'll explain that when we get there. So guys, see you on the flip side of this tape. So
Welcome
we just
back.
watched the videotape. Welcome back. That was probably instantaneous for you guys. That was another 5-ish minutes for us.
Dude, it just
keep going on.
I keep losing life to this.
All right, so you come on.
So now the backdoor key is there.
Yeah, now it's there. That's the only reason we did this, is to get the backdoor key, because that apparently has a reason. I'm not sure. Like, it just is
And
a
the
whole
only
bunch
reason we got the backdoor key is so we could put it in the lock.
and not open the door.
Oh, hey, Jack.
Oh, come on, I'm going to see you this time. Poof, he's gone. Okay, but so now we're like in this weird blended like space between things and mannequin. I've been scared by that so many times because I keep forgetting. Like, Nato's just sitting here next to me, and then I just scream out of nowhere. So we use the backdoor key, but we do not open that door because that is the bad ending. Now we continue on with the rest of the demo.
Here's where it gets a little more convoluted.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs. And what we have to do... what are we doing upstairs again?
We're calling the attic down.
Yeah, but we got to go up and... Oh, I know what we're doing. Yeah, we got to get the dummy. We're getting the dummy hand. So notice that these mannequins, I figured this out through a lot of trial and error. They're invincible. These, nothing I can do.
They're also facing the wall.
They're also facing the wall. Keep that in mind. So we're going to come over here, open this door.
So this is an area I don't think you guys have seen yet.
They did. They did see it because we did get the dummy hand with Eldon and all of them.
Okay.
So just so you know, apparently there's an ending where if you just go to the fuse box and
come upstairs,
the phone's ringing. So just so you guys know, this door will be important. We'll be back here. So right here, you guys remember that's where we found the old dummy hand, and yeah, it's with the guys. But these are destructible. So
all right, so we're gonna pick up some handgun ammo for no particular reason other than we want
the fact
handgun.
that we know that it's there. This nice box with yellow tape.
More handgun
ammo. So we're gonna move on.
Secrets.
Now.
There you go. Tell your friends.
So this right here, if you look, this is actually the way to get out for the true ending. It seems to lead outside. So now this is where it makes or breaks the run.
Almost. So now that we have the basement key, we're headed to the basement.
Yes. And these mannequins are now turned around. Hello.
Now they're facing out.
And they're invincible. So we're going to come down these stairs, and I have the dummy finger already, so we're going to go through here.
Steven's really bad at this part.
And this part is like impossibly hard with the triggers. So we go through here, just collecting more useless handgun ammo because, it's a pattern, and I've been doing it this whole time now. Oh. Come on.
Dude, what have you been doing for the past 8 hours?
Seriously, man. So we're going to run over here. You guys remember there's a blank notebook. Going to close it. There's some ammo up there. And here we are at the alleged basement door.
Alleged.
Prison, pathway to hell. So another little secret. Right here, we have some more handgun ammo. But no handgun. So, this part
this is very tricky sequence of events.
Nate, you please explain what's going on while I...
What's going to happen is we're going to do a series of AI manipulations and spawn triggers.
To that thing.
So, as soon as we go through this door...
I'm going to pause it first, though.
Steven's got a very, very set amount of actions that he's got to do, and it's very important how and when he does it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to run forward, he's going to grab that valve, he's going to come back. If you remember in our last playthrough, we try to leave, but we get stopped
by the guy.
And then we
died, and then
we got killed by the monster. So what we need to do is we're going to grab the valve, cue Jack, which is his name, stopping us from leaving, and then we need to haul ass into this pathway on the right. I guess it's this way for you guys. On the right.
Yes, it's right over your
Grab
shoulder.
the attic window key, which is how we will ultimately get out of this bitch. Run around the monster, kick the door twice, and get out without getting hit.
I've done it once.
He's managed to do it once, and
we'll explain why if I can do it. If I can't, then we can still do something really cool. It's just...
You can do it. I'll coach you through it. Because I did it on my first try.
Thanks.
All right. So you grab the valve. I would even pause buffer this part.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Too late? What are you talking about? All right. Now he's got to hustle. So the monster is now here.
I'm going to try to bait out a swing.
Good job, dude. Now, it's very important that you don't stay in too close to the door, which you are doing.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Well done.
Oh, God.
Guys, that is a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, fucking Christ on a crack.
I remember when he got done, like when we finally figured it all out.
Like, this is a loading zone, and it could kill me right now. Like, that could have happened. What's happening right now with all that...
That loading zone is essentially despawning that monster.
So this is all new for you guys.
He's gone forever. So welcome to the actual part of this video.
And you guys are going to get to see the true ending. If we didn't do that, you guys would have seen the infected ending, which is extremely similar, but a
little more boring.
Major. Oh, dude, I'm like shaking from excitement that I just did that.
Yeah, just relax. So this is all new. We're going to turn this valve, turn the plumbing back on, and we're going to flush the blood out of this toilet.
And
this is entirely just as a
nod to show you.
Why the fuck not? Mm-hmm. But we're going to grab a handgun. Literally, there's nothing left to shoot. But this is basically
I want.
This is basically just showing this is the game.
This is what the game
will be Resident Evil 7.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna solve the murders that happened inside of this house.
And we apologize profusely for these loading zones.
I'm not apologizing. It's not my fault.
I am. But
so there's a few new things that need to happen now.
You don't apologize? I do. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Aren't you just... Oh, so we need to go back upstairs by where we found the hand, and we need to literally read the writing on the wall.
I don't know if you guys saw the writing on the wall, but you guys are about to see the writing on the wall, and the trigger sound that you guys need to know. We could end the game right now. Like we could literally leave, and that's the true ending. But that's not the true BuckLyfe ending. So we just assembled the hand that we got. So if you look right here, and we didn't even notice it
the first time, there's
some writing in blood. 5
so that giggle's
murder,
very important.
But where is unknown. Nothing to point but their final gravestone.
Nothing to point to their final gravestone.
If you see, it actually is written quite like a child too.
And if you pay attention, we're gonna literally point to their gravestones with this fucking.
Remember, we tried to do that. I don't know if did we show that? I think we may have.
I don't know if we showed any of it.
So we tried to show it to you guys about pointing to the gravestones, or where to figure out. So the blank notebook is soon not going to be as blank as we thought. So if you guys listen whenever we do this, there's going to be sound triggers saying what was the cause of death. And that's what we were listening to. So if you come here,
if we open the notebook, it now says, "Grace will not wake when the clock makes its chime. Her covers are heavy, and it's her last bedtime." So she got crushed by the bookcase.
By this cupboard, bookcase, whatever you want to call it. So now what we got to do is go right back upstairs. Because for some reason, I don't know why this is a thing. This is the part that doesn't make sense. Is you have to come up here, and we have to look at this light. Just look at it.
So this light is now turned on. Another giggle means we solved the next part of the mystery.
So now that's the next trigger. We can move on to the next part. So now what we got to do is go all the way back to the basement. So we'll see you there. Hey, welcome back. We're back in the basement.
So what we're going to do is we're going to point to the second of 5.
It's important to note that because we got the attic key, that is the trigger to despawn the molded monster. So the next murder is out of, all these hanging bodies, it's this one laying on the table. And I don't think I'm close enough.
I think it was about to do it.
But if we go here,
if you have a controller, it actually vibrates. But we're playing with a mouse and keyboard, so it's not.
There we go. So That
This
was the sound
person
that we
was
needed.
shot in the face.
If we read it again, now there's a second entry.
Feels tucked in tight on his cold, stiff bed. He's having sweet dreams of not being dead.
That was a very lazy way to say that he was...
Dude.
There's some pretty cool physics with these body bags, though. But so, now we're going to move on. And what we're going to do next is we have to go... Now, this is where... Big stumper. Huge stumper.
Yeah, this is a little goofy.
I'm actually going to do it the way that the game wants... Or the game says to do it, because that's the way I did it the first time. The one that we got it to work. So the third entry for the notebook is actually... it's actually... you'll see what I'm talking about. It's illustrating murder. So the next trigger is, you see this woman? We're going to hit her with a hammer. Or an axe. And that triggered it. So what we're going to do now is...
And so I think I figured it out, because the reason is, isn't one of them totally beheaded?
Yes. That might be... That's the last one. It is true. So we're going to point at this door now. Alright, so there was that one. Now if you look, we have this note, which says...
Stanley was told to go hide and they'd seek, but they wouldn't let him out no matter how much he shrieked.
So they locked him in there, and now he's dead.
And it's assumed as the family.
The next trigger is to look at this blackened mirror and do a 180 turn, which we figured out is by pressing X. So you just push X, and then she giggles. So that's the next trigger. So what we got to do is we're actually going to go upstairs, back into the room with the
TVs.
The TVs and the locked window, the final exit room. Mm-hmm. And when we're up here, this took so long. This took way longer than it had to do. What we're going to do is we're going to come here, look at it, and we're going to point to this corner of the room. We're going to get closer. And we're going to point right here. Oh, I'm so glad it worked. Oh. So what this one is our fourth entry. And it says...
Marlene was so proud of her white and blue necklace, it made her feel tall and left her quite breathless. So she hung herself on these cords.
Or someone hung her. If you see these, it's the blue and white wires. Mm-hmm. Now, remember how I said this door was important? Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 handprints. And if we get 5, this door will open, and we will have effectively solved the murder mystery of what's going on right now. So what we're going to do now, this is where it gets a little... I mean, it's already been pretty, convoluted.
This is where it lost me. I was
this is where, it's pretty, ridiculous almost. I don't want to say that, but...
So there's a couple things that have to happen.
We have
One of them being opening this pot.
It must be opened. This pot has to happen. It won't work unless this pot is opened. Now, what we have to do is, you guessed it, watch the VHS again.
And
but this time,
if we hadn't have watched it all the way through the first time, this wouldn't work.
But you'll see what we're talking about. It may take a couple times where the occurrences is completely random. So we'll see if we can get it for you, and I apologize, jump scare incoming, and we'll see what we can do. Oh shit. His shadow kind of freaked me out for a second.
Let's go, Pete, you big puss.
So what we're doing right now is, if you're going to see this, who knows why. I mean, there's only one reason you would be shown this. I hope it happens. But we have to wait for Pete, because I think we have a working theory right now where Pete's flashlight is the trigger for what's about to happen. I mean, it definitely makes the most sense because he points it at all the possible spawn points.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's maybe why it didn't happen on the stairs.
Oh, she's right there!
She is. That's a new one for us.
Dude, that was fucking scary. Alright, so yes, it happened!
That's what we were waiting for.
Yeah!
So this is actually one of the points of contention. People don't necessarily understand what she is doing in this game about fucking zombies.
I think she might be the girl that's dead and laughing.
I know, but this franchise historically has nothing to do with ghosts
or spirituality or anything like that.
Yeah, it's all about this bio zombie thing, you know. So
Well,
no one really
biohazard, but I mean,
no one really understands why there would be a ghost showing up.
So that's what we needed. We needed that to happen, and oh my god, I cannot. That's the newest. Like,
yeah, we actually have never seen that one.
I was not expecting that to happen. So what we got to do now?
Normally, she shows up on the stairs.
Is we got to go back to the basement.
And this time, the Zombo will not be there.
I think they called it the molded.
They call it the molded creature, and they call this the molded hallway. But
So the
I'm
key
not
here
sure
is.
how
Oh,
or
did you
why.
notice this doll the first time?
This is the one that stumped us for so fucking long.
Oh yeah.
Take that right in the dick.
Feels so good. All right, so now, guys, we're almost done. Like this is it. Like we've done it now. Like, oh, it's kind of sad. It's kind of no, it's not sad at all. All right, so what we got to do now is remember that bucket,
The pot of
the
goop,
pot of
the goopy goop.
yeah. So we got to go. Oh my
The
god, I cannot
goopster.
believe she was right there.
That was terrifying. That was
So,
fucking scary.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around here, and for the last time, we're gonna use this guy and point right at this bucket.
Me and Steven think that this bucket releases her spirit, because if you don't open this pan,
She will not show
she
up.
won't show up no matter how many times you watch the fucking videotape.
And I.
Read it out.
Oh, that's right. My bad. So the final entry is
Timmy did not mind the harsh light of four suns. Eyes require heads, and he did not have one. So he got his fucking head chopped off and cooked in the oven.
see.
That's where the four suns come in.
Are you sure?
Either that or
Oh,
it's...
the burners. That
yeah,
makes
the
total
burners.
sense. But yeah, so
So they
that's,
cooked him into stew.
that's
People are fucking backwards.
so what we think, and we have like we said, the working theory is that the opening the pot like releases her and that she's able to like move around. It could not be. We could totally be wrong.
Why the fuck did you shoot that? You scared me.
I'm sorry. But okay, you guys see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's a lot. But what we're gonna do
Yeah.
is this was locked before, and now
Here you guys go. Here's the secret area.
this is the secret area.
And literally we are greeted with, "You're the best ever."
You're the best ever, and there's
Just
a
a little
thing
thank you
right
for
here.
from the developers. It's late. We got this dirty coin. She's happy.
And
She's
the
so
girl
happy.
giggles and cackles. And guys,
Alright.
that was the murder mystery.
That's the dummy hand. That is what took so fucking long.
And here you guys go. This
This
is
is
it.
the payoff.
I haven't seen
we
it
haven't
either.
even seen this.
We were gonna film it. We literally had it. Oh, we had it queued up that we were gonna film. Sorry, I'm not gonna talk right now. Just know
Just do it.
that I'm so happy. No, not now. You don't get to. Please stop. Oh,
There you go. I gotta know if we get away or not. When the authorities searched the house, no videotape or other corroborating evidence of murder was found. The man's description of the events were outlandish but detailed. However, they were discounted after a small amount of LSD was found in his possession.
Clancy, come on, dog.
I
Who
don't
are
know.
we?
I don't think we're Clancy. Clancy looked dead as fuck. The terror continues in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
And there you guys go. True ending.
Don't gotta purchase now. I got that shit on fucking lock.
It's gonna be
Tuesday.
there.
Well, Wednesday.
It'll be Wednesday for you guys. We'll have our first episode of that coming out
Hopefully.
for you guys. The other endings that there's a phone ending where all you do is you put the fuse in and then you run
Then
up
you go
and you
upstairs
can like
and the
answer the
phone's ringing,
phone
you
and then you
answer
get
it.
ambushed when you walk out. That's silly. And then there's the infected ending.
So if Steven would have gotten hit, he would have made it halfway up that ladder and then turned into like a zombie.
Like an infected zombie, and the guy's like, "You're just a man without a family," or something like that. But
Which makes me think you're like the son.
something like that. It could be. We could be Lucas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a true ending, guys. So much effort, so much time put into that.
Dude, you have no idea. It is now 4:30 in the morning.
4:15 in the morning, and
But goddamn.
guys, we
That
did
was
it.
so worth it.
I hope
That
you
was
guys.
so rewarding.
It was awesome. No, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you liked it. We hope that you guys come back and watch the real game. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below if you thought this was wild and outlandish.
And thank you to everyone who watched the first part and then requested this. It helps us out a lot if people, ask for content.
It's
they want
nice
to see.
to put out content that we know is being
going to be
requested
appreciated
instead of just being like, fuck it, don't chat with strangers.
Huge shout out to Thailand for being a ton of views in our most recent video,
that was
Home
really
Sweet
cool.
Home. That's
we can
awesome.
show you guys. It's pretty wicked.
There's a lot of people from
all right,
Thailand.
guys.
Anyways,
We'll see you next time.
bye-bye.
Oh, we did it. We did it. Fuck yeah, we did it. True ending. True ending.
Steak and Shake by me is open, right?
Should be. Steak and
Sweet.
Shake is 24 hours.
Sweet. I need a fucking Cajun double steak burger after that shit.
I did not expect that girl to be there. That was so fucking scary.